Well, hello, welcome back. We are going to continue on with our Heavensward Let's Play. If you have no other business in the city, join me at the Gates of Judgment. We must be ready to depart the instant the envoy arrives. Yeah, okay. Where are the Gates of Judgment again? Okay. Right. We will head straight on down. We are crossing. That's really funny. We meet again. As it happens, my counterpart in the House of Commons agreed that I should act as Ishgard's envoy. Not, I concede, that there was ever any real doubt. As Lord Commander of the Temple Knights, it is my duty to sanction any military cooperation. Be that as it may, I could not in good conscience make the decision alone, not with the ink scarce dry in the Republic's book of statutes. I trust you understand, my friend. Alas, I must test your patience still further by making a brief stop at Camp Dragonhead. Given the trouble brewing in the Black Shroud, I would see the garrison is ready to defend the border. Alright, so we need to go to Camp Dragonhead. We will make the journey there because it is a short ride. Let's see, where is it? Alright, there it is. Alright, let's speak with Emmerich. The garrison commander waits within. Why not accompany me, Atelios? You may see a familiar face. Squints at? A familiar face? Oh! Atelios, old boy, how wonderful to see you. And Sir Emmerich too. To what do I owe these unexpected pleasures? I will have some mulled wine brought up from the kitchens at once, if you will excuse... Nay, do not trouble yourself, Honorwa. We shall be on our way soon. Lucia, a brief summary, if you will. Yes, Lord Commander. Those villains hardly need an excuse to wage war. Bloodletting comes as naturally as breathing to an Imperial. And thus we shall strengthen our patrols as you suggest. We shall also be sure to communicate these developments to Lord Francel and the Observatorium. I see you have everything in hand. Carry on, Commander. Surprised to see yours truly at the helm? A little bit. You and me both, old boy. I doubt I'll ever feel worthy to sit where he sat. Oh! Yet we can but play the hand we're dealt, and with a little help from the veterans and Anawa's ceaseless chiding, I'm sure I'll muddle through. So worry not, old boy. Off to Gridania with you. Now, how crowded is it in Gridania today? Oh. Diplomatic duties have brought me here on several occasions. But I find that I am as enraptured by the Black Shaw's beauty now as when I first laid eyes upon it. Oh, that person's gone. I fear this time, however, offense will not afford us the luxury of enjoying the splendor of the forest. People are DCing left and right. RIP! It seems we are to have an escort to the Lotus Stand, a pleasant place to discuss unpleasant matters, is it not? Yeah. Yes, of course. 'Tis like that we are the last to arrive. Let us announce ourselves, shall we? Alright. Conjurer's Guild. The envoy from Ishgard has arrived? Very good. This way if you Ah! And the limbs of the Mincian party as well. Oh! Yugiri! I had hoped to slip in unnoticed, but I see I was not the only one delayed in my arrival. Greetings, Sir Emmerich. Admiral, always a pleasure. And Atelios, I trust you are well? 'Tis a day for reunions, it seems. I believe you are well acquainted with my escort? Yeah. Master Atelios, I was glad to hear from Riol that the missing scions have now been found. Yeah, it's good to see you too, you know? It's been a while. There's much and more I would discuss with you, but let us first attend to the issue at hand, shall we? I hope this is voiced.
I bid you welcome, my friends. As you will by now be aware, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn have come into possession of certain intelligence concerning recent developments in the region of Gyr Abania. It springs, I am assured, from an unimpeachable source. Is that not so, Master Alphino?
Indeed, Elder Seetzia. Our information comes directly from a member of the Resistance's inner circle, and we have no cause to doubt its veracity.
This griffin of theirs is a fool if he thinks he can hold Baelsar's wall against the Empire. When the Imperials move to take it back, they will come in force. and the resulting fighting is all but certain to spill over into the Black Shroud.
At the Battle of Carteneau, the combined might of 3 grand companies laboured to contend with the remnants of but a single Imperial Legion. Alone, Gridania would be hard-pressed indeed to hold back the tide, should the Garleans turn their minds from reclamation to invasion.
May I once more convey my nation's deepest regrets for our inaction in the days prior to the calamity. 'Tis a stain upon our ledger that I would fain remove. Elder Seedseer, I do hereby request leave to deploy a defensive force within the borders of Gridania. Ishgard's return to the Alliance shall be honored by more than mere ink upon parchment.
The Doman people too would join any effort that weakens our common foe. We are few, but our most seasoned shinobi are at your disposal.
On behalf of my people, I offer you my humble thanks. Gridania welcomes your assistance.
It is time we set our contingency plans in motion. Is the Alliance agreed? Then let us make ready for war. Victory favors the swift. There is much to be done.
The Council knows that Alamigo will not soon be wrested from the Empire, and its decision to bolster the border's defences seems eminently practical. Why then, brother, do you scowl so?
I agree that they have chosen the wisest course available. Indeed, the only reasonable one. Yet something feels awry. In making ready for war, is the Alliance not granting the Griffin the very thing he desired? Any attempt to hold the wall is doomed to failure, aye. But I wonder if we have misjudged the prize for which he plays.
That the Council was able to reach an accord so swiftly is a heartening development in itself. I only hope my misgivings prove unfounded. Ah, good. You have yet to depart. I feared I had missed you. Sir Emmerich. Master Alphino, a pleasure as always. And Mistress Alize, how wonderful to see you thus recovered. Pardon the interruption. I had hoped to thank Atelios for serving as our escort before other duties called him away. It's fine. I also wished to thank our Doman ally. Forgive me, my lord. I was but awaiting an opportune moment to join the conversation, and force of habit made me keep to the shadows. No apologies are necessary, Mistress Yugiri. I was most grateful for your interjection when I offered Ishgard's support. My nation's historic failure to heed the Alliance's pleas for aid is a matter of record. Even so, the Alliance leaders were plainly unprepared for my impromptu apology. The resulting air of awkwardness might have lingered longer were it not for your timely offer of cooperation, which allowed the Elder Seedseer to accept us both. I very much appreciated the gesture. I only did my duty, Sir Emmerich. The Empire is an enemy to us all, and we are grateful for the opportunity to fight at your side. And full glad are we to have you. Pray convey my regards to the Scions, my friends. We must return to Ishgard. Whatever is wrong with a simple sorry or thank you? Must these politicians always make a speech out of everything? That is how we adults speak, dear sister. Listen, no. Like, if you just want to say sorry or thank you, like, just say sorry and thank you. Mayhap the ones who like the sound of their own voice. In any case, our business here is concluded. We should be on our way as well. Will you accompany us to Revenant's Toll, Yugiri? Yay! Actually, I think I shall pay a brief visit to the East Shroud. I'm curious to see how... I'm curious to know how Papalymo and Ida fared in their talks with the sylphs, not to mention what has been going on at Baelsar's Wall. I will join you at the Rising Stones anon. Alright, oh, she's right there. Welcome back, Atelios. I don't know about you, but I'm heartily glad that all of the talking is over. I understand that these council meetings are important, but do you not find it tiresome to have to weigh every word before you speak it? I doubt I will ever feel at home in the realm of politics, me and you both, Alice. That said, people have been known to change, and if my brother is willing to run his own errands, anything is possible. Oh my god, she's calling him out. Alright. Ah, more spaghetti. I'll take money. Money is nice. Alright. Well, as much as I enjoy the bustle of the toll, I think it's time we headed inside. My brother and the others will not be long. Alright. Ah, your return from the council. But what of Alphino? Does some other matter require his attention? My apologies, friends. I trust we have not kept you waiting over long. Greetings, everyone. Oh, Cryo, how's Nago doing? She will be alright, won't she? I don't see why not. She's sleeping at the moment. Totaru is keeping an eye on her, so we'll know soon enough if there's any change in her condition. Her wounds are healing well. With sufficient rest, I am certain she will make a full recovery. Thank goodness for that. Now, mayhap you would share with us the Council's decision. Each of the nations, Ishgard included, has committed to providing military support to Gridania. The Eorzean alliance will soon have a significant force in the Black Shroud, ready to respond to any Imperial act of aggression. You know, I almost wish the Council would stop messing around and give the Griffin what he wants. I wouldn't like to be the Imperial caught between the Resistance and the Alliance. Ida, you cannot, seriously. One does not lightly go to war with the Garlean Empire. Quite. To open hostilities without due consideration would be to invite disaster. If only there was some way to reach the Griffin, some means to convince him to abandon his reckless course. It may not be entirely unfeasible. There's a network of tunnels beneath Baelsar's walls, secret passages dug by the Resistance to provide a way out of Alamigo, which may equally serve as a way in. Precisely, if all are in agreement, I would be the one to undertake the necessary negotiations. I am familiar with the route, and the Resistance is familiar with me. About as familiar as they are with me, you mean. Say what you want, I'm coming too. I have some experience in the practice of infiltration. If you would have me, my services are at your disposal. As are mine. It's been far too long since I shared a shadow with a shinobi, and I do not intend to waste the opportunity. 4 is quite sufficient for an infiltration mission. Greater numbers will only serve to increase the risk of detection. Kral and I will direct our energies elsewhere. What of you, Laviers? I will return to the East Shroud and stand watch over the border. Should matters take a turn for worse, 'twould seem wise to be on hand. Might I prevail you to accompany me, Atelios? Gridania will be safer for your presence. And, while it might not seem like the most thrilling duty, dear sister, might I ask that you remain in the Rising Stones to pass on messages and so on. To hold the fort, you mean. Very well, I suppose the task must fall to someone. Safe travels, all of you. At least it's just like, I wanna fight too. If you have any unfinished business in the toll, pray attend to it now. I would depart for the Hawthorne Hut without delay. The nearby watchtower offers an unobstructed view of Baelsar's wall, and I should be interested to speak to the Alliance commanders who have installed themselves at its top. Alright. We will head there right now. Here we are. I wonder how much it is to buy like a small house. You know? I'm speaking about in-game, not in real life. Ah, Atelios, there you are. Come, Emirazu's spire awaits. The Alliance officers at the on the platform should be able to apprise us of any developments on the wall. Fancy meeting the two of you here. We were about to set forth. Indeed, I was about to say 12 watch over you, but I doubt you have need of divine protection, even if you are venturing into enemy territory. Don't worry, Alphino. We'll have the griffin by the scruff of the neck before you know it. Do make up your mind, Ida. Nary a moment ago, you seemed ready to shake the griffin by the hand rather than the neck. So, which is it to be? 'Twill be best to decide before we enter into negotiations. Trust me, Papalymo. I'll shake whatever needs shaking. The talking part, I leave to you. Papalymo was like, I'm so done. I think I feel a headache coming on. Let's be on our way, shall we? Take care, you guys. Some things never change. Well then, shall we make for the spire? Our Alliance friends will doubtless have news for us. Yeah. Oh, there's no teleport. Okay. Welcome, Warrior of Light. I assume you're here to speak with our commanding officers? You'll find them at on the observation platform. Pray proceed. Alright, let's go. Greetings, my friends. 'Tis good to see you both well. Oh, it's Pippin. Oh, it's Hilda! I was hoping you might turn up. I've dragged half the watch here, see? And the sight of you might help remind him why we bothered. If memory serves, I have not seen many of you since the day of the Grand Melee. Having borne the brunt of your blows, may I say what an honor it is to stand at your side. Ooh, I'm sorry about that, Riki. 'Tis heartening indeed to see the realm's most stalwart defenders thus gathered in common cause. Speaking of which, what news from the wall? All has been quiet. Too quiet. Wait a second. Uh-oh. Report. What? Seven hells. Fighting has broken out on the top of the wall. A full-scale assault. So the Griffin has made his move. Someone has. And what's that supposed to mean? The attackers, they're wearing Grand Company colors. Impossible! We gave no such order! Of course. The wall was never the Griffin's target. It was bait. We have been goaded into deploying our armies nearby, thus lending weight to his deception. If those uniforms were convincing enough to deceive my scouts, the Empire will surely think we've launched an offense. This could mean war. Even so, this may yet be no more than a diversion. With the armies of the Alliance occupying the Empire's attention, it would be comparatively easy for the Griffin's supporters to slip into Alamigo. He could then incite a rebellion amongst the populace, which the Imperial reserves would be hard-pressed to contain. Eorzea, meanwhile, would be plunged into chaos. Atelios, we must make for the wall at once. What? Just the two of you? Our companions embarked on a mission to sway the Griffin from his course, and are likely halfway to his command post by now. They will emerge in the midst of a raging battle, and I do not mean to abandon them to their fate. It will be dangerous, aye, but the confusion may work to our advantage. If we are careful to avoid the skirmishing, it may yet be possible to reach the Griffin, and if we can do that... Lady Hilda, might I ask that you have an airship ready to bear the Scions to safety? Huh, I don't know who this Lady Hilda is, Marshal, but you can count on me. We must prepare for Imperial reprisals. May the Navigator guide us through the storm. Forward, comrades! The time has come to drive the Empire from Alamigo and force action upon those who have turned their backs to our suffering for so long. Let this victory be the first step in the liberation of our homeland. Alamigo will be free, no matter the cost. Oh boy. Alrighty. Castamori ends. From what Papalimo told me, the trail ahead should lead us into the shadow of the wall. As we have two objectives, I suggest we divide our forces. I shall make straightaways for the tunnels and attempt to intercept our comrades ere they stumble into a bloodbath. It's raining, goddammit. While I do so, I must ask that you scale the wall. Know that I would not propose such a course if there were any other way, but the time for subtlety is past. Take a band of your most trusted companions and cut a path through the Griffin. Make him see reason, by any means necessary. Once we are free of the tunnels, I will make for your position with all due haste, and if everything proceeds according to plan, Hilda will then swoop in and spirit us away to safety. I can only pray that we have enough time. Alright, let's do it! Baelsar's Wall. Yep. Ooh boy. Ooh boy. Alright, you know what time it is. Dungeon time. I'm going to clear that real quick. This is a dungeon, not a trial. What am I doing? There it is. Baelsar's Wall. Alright, so I will join the queue and then I will pause the recording and be right back. And we are in. Warrior of Darkness. I love his name. Now we have a dancer. How cute. I don't know why those ones went for me, but you know. Ooh, I don't know why I got aggro there. That tank lost aggro real fast. What? Why? I didn't even do anything. Alright, okay, if I remember this boss right. Oh no. That was a little bit more close than I thought it'd be. Also, I think we skipped a mechanic there. Okay, that's fine. I should probably zoom out, if anything. Why? I've never done anything to you. Why are you bullying me? Oh, I'm the dance partner for once. That's funny. I like how all of us got it. We're like, That's really funny that all of us got hit by that. I am Dan's partner. I feel so, like, honored. I'm gonna skip that cutscene real quick, because, I'm fine.
Yeah! Yeah! How'd you like these? SLOPPeH. I'll tear you limb from limb. Yeah. SLOPPeH. For Alamigo! I have you now. Yeah. How'd you like these? Yeah! SLOPPeH. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
sLOPPeH.
Yeah!
I'll tear you limb from limb. Ja! sLOPPeH. For Alamigo! I have you now.
Yeah!
How'd you like this? Yeah! sLOPPeH.
Yeah!
Yeah!
Yeah! Yeah!
Suck it, Hilbert. Awesome. We did our duty! Arr! Get fucked.
You've beaten me, aye. But you cannot stop what I've begun. Behold, a glimpse of things to come.
We did it! We showed the bastards!
Aye! Victory is ours!
And who knows, lads? Mayhap the Eorzeans will finally see sense when the enemy turns up on their bloody doorstep.
This is for Alamigo, for Eorzea. They die that others may live.
Vanguards! Attack!
Seven hells. Do you hear that?
War machines. How did they get here so quickly?
Stand your ground! For the resistance!
There's nowhere to run. We're cut off.
Gods help us! What were we thinking? The Empire's too big. Too powerful. Mighty Rhalgr, grant us the strength to crush our...
There you are.
As you can see, our infiltrators did not elude me for long. Lady Ugiri is sending for an airship even as we speak.
What do we do? This is a massacre!
There's nothing. It's already been done.
How wonderful to see you, Commander.
Illbird. I should have known. This has to end. It has to end now. Do you not see your countrymen dying? Have your ideals rendered you blind even to that? Order the retreat, and we will help your soldiers to safety.
Retreat? With the moment of my triumph so close at hand? You truly are a sheltered child, Leverrier.
Nidhogg's eyes. No abyss is too deep for you, I see. But trust me when I say that such power was not meant for mortal hands.
How long have I struggled to reach this point? My countrymen, so inured to the taste of defeat, they no longer balk at its bitterness, shouting my throat raw with rallying cries, only to be greeted with dull eyes and blank faces. My brothers and sisters in Ulda have surrendered to their apathy and their appetites. Were it not for the glint of Lodorito's coin, I doubt even those here now would have answered my call. Take back our homeland! Free Alamigo! Ha! They'll happily mouth the words, but they won't spill the blood. You say no mortal should wield these eyes? Then I shall gladly become a demon. I will suckle on the souls of the hopeless and liberate the homeland they no longer deserve.
What exactly do you mean to do?
Did you hear their cries as victory was snatched away from them? Even with their dying breaths, they cursed the Empire. Never has their desire for vengeance been so raw, so true. A god has no need of faith when summoned by so pure a purpose.
If you summon Nidhogg again, I'm going to absolutely chase you down to the bottoms of hell.
Summoned? You cannot mean to fight the Empire with a primal! You know full well the danger, the futility of relying on such power!
Oh yes, I know their limitations. Which is why I will call upon a deity more terrible than the very black worm of the calamity itself.
What? Here? Now?
Like hells you will!
An ending to mark a new beginning. My pain, my longing, you shall have it all! Ah!
This light, is it...
His death completed the ritual. The primal is taking shape.
Well, can't we stop it? There must be something we can do!
There is one thing.
What? Hey! Where do you think you're going?
Master Louisoix briefly contained Bahamut by means of a potent spell of sealing. I will now attempt to do the same.
I'm sorry to ruin this immersion, but do you hear the song that's playing in the background? That's the song that played at the very end.
But that's impossible! We would need hours to collect the necessary ether, if not days!
Ah, Alphino, though I concede it may not always be apparent, I was ever your grandsire's finest pupil.
Timtimati, of course! The staff still holds enormous power, broken or not.
Don't you dare, Papalimo! I know how that spell works! It is time to leave!
Quite right. Quickly now, off you go. The further away, the better.
No! If you're staying, then so am I!
No, Ida. There is a path only you can walk, and it must not end here, not like this. Take her! Please, you have to take her!
What? No! Damn it, Thancred! Put me down! Thancred!
This is one battle you cannot fight. Away with you! Go!
Oh no! What do I do? What do I do? Oh no. Do I leave? Do I stay? I don't know. Hey, I'm sorry. I had to pause right there. I had to get the door. But But, God, I don't want to leave Pabalimo, because we need to... No. For Scions, we need to stay together. You're not... Can't leave you. Pabalimo. Pabalimo!
Hilda! I think he means now!
I bid thee farewell again, my dear Ida. Now, let us see how good a student I truly was.
Why? Why didn't he let me stay? Pabalimo's my friend. I should have been there with him. You could see it in his eyes, Ida. He knew what he was doing, what had to be done. Master Louis wore that same look right before the end. Do you think I don't know that? I know, alright? I know! There's nothing more you could have done. Uber caught us all off guard. Even Atelios was powerless to stop him. If you must blame someone, then blame me. Just promise that you'll never forget what Pabalimo strove to protect, or the lessons he tried to teach you. Don't speak to me. Leave Ida with me. Go on. Go back to the Rising Stones. The others need to know what happened here. Well, that's where we're gonna end the episode off. It's an hour-long episode, so I'm really sorry about that, but just a lot happened. As if things couldn't get any sadder or worse than it already has. We're losing so many people. And now I'm scared. I'm scared that we're gonna lose everyone until it's like just us left and we're just gonna be alone. You know? I think that's one of... Yeah, like that's... I'm worried about that. But anyways, we'll continue this in the next episode. Take care. Be safe.